You don't know how to drive if you disagree with this. You should never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, ever back into a parking spot, especially people in really large trucks. I mean, all you're doing is being inconsiderate to others, to everyone else around you, taking your time backing in. There is absolutely no reason at all to do that. Somebody like me is going to be right behind you, and I'm ready to scrape my wheels on a curb. I'm ready to jump the curb. I need to get to where I'm going. I'm texting and driving, and you are being so inconsiderate of others around you by taking your time and backing in. There is absolutely no reason to back in. It's faster just to pull in forward. You're showing off to people that don't care about your car. And this needs to stop, so I thought I would make a video about it. I mean, maybe if I could back in, I mean, even with my backup camera and all of the beeping and the assist, I'm not able to do it. Even when I drive my EV and it backs up for me, I'm still not able to do it. It's scary to turn around. I don't want to have to turn around and back up. If you can hardly drive your car or your SUV that does all the work for you, that has multiple cameras, you can't get around without GPS. You have no right to tell somebody how to drive or how they should pull into a parking spot when you probably shouldn't even be on the road, period. Backing into a parking spot is safer 9 out of 10 times, probably 9.9 out of 10 times. 10 out of 10 times if it's a big truck or a big vehicle. You do the harder stuff first. You should apply that to everything in life. It's a lot easier to get out. It's a lot safer to get out. What do we have in parking lots? We have children running around and parents not paying attention, looking down, texting on their phones. In more than one occasion, I have had a child, a 4 or 5 year old, run by my back bumper, and the mother is 10, 15 feet away, not paying attention, staring down at her phone. If you back into the parking spot, they're in your direct line of sight. But if you're not, it's going to be easy to not see a little child that's not much taller than the bumper. I think that enough right there trumps any other reason. And I'm not saying, look, I don't back in every time. It depends on where I am. Sometimes you can just pull forward, you don't have to back in, or if it's a big parking lot, there's no reason to back in. But in tight areas where visibility is limited, you should always back into a parking spot. You don't know how to drive if you disagree with this. Anyone who's ever driven a big truck, a moving van, any type of big vehicle knows that you got to back it in. You got to take your time and back it in. Now, with that being said, one thing I like to do when I back in, I try not to hold people up. So I'll move around if it's a busy parking lot, and I will back in, and if I'm not perfectly straight, and I like to be perfectly straight, I like to be lined up just right, I'll wait till that person passes me, and then I'll pull forward and make my adjustment. Because yeah, I'm one of those people, I like to be dead center, and I want to be in a really good spot. This is definitely a pet peeve of mine now. People that don't have a clue how to drive, complaining about people backing in the parking spots. People that regularly jump curbs, that have curb rash all over their wheels, that can't drive a manual transmission, that can hardly maneuver in and out of traffic, that can't get around with GPS. And you're gonna tell me how to park? Get over yourself. Come on. You can't even back up with a modern car? And you're gonna tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing? Get out of here. Come on. Now I get it, some people hold up traffic and do a terrible job, a piss poor job of backing up. I don't nail it perfect every time. I like to nail it perfect, dead center, like I said earlier. But again, I will wait. I'll back in, and if I'm a little crooked, or if I'm closer to one side, I want to be closer to the curb, or I want to be closer to whatever's next to me, another car, I'll wait. I'll let the car go by that's waiting behind me. I'll let them go by, then I'll make my quick adjustment. What are some pet peeves you guys have about bad drivers on the road, people that don't know how to drive? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of What are some other good reasons for backing in? Obviously it is safer. It's faster on exit. You have much better visibility. And we know all that, but what are some other reasons for backing in? Why do you back in? If you drive a sports car, we haven't covered that yet. If you drive a sports car and you have, you're low to the ground, you have a front splitter, sometimes they're made of carbon fiber and they're very expensive. Or even if it's not, I mean, who wants to drop $500, $1,500 to fix a splitter? You don't want to have to do that. And if you pull forward, it can be easy to hit the curb. It happens. It's easy to scrape, man. So if you back in, you don't have that problem. If you back in, it saves your front splitter. But safety, I'm telling you, man, safety, I was at the gym a few months ago. The gym I'm at, I like to park over on the side because it's just out of the way and I get more steps in. Long story short, I'm one of those people that always parks far away. I get a few extra steps in. That's just what I do, man. I had pulled in. I had two big trucks around me. I'm in this car, the Honda Accord, so my visibility is limited. I'm about to put the car in reverse. I turn around, and what do you know? Two kids come zipping by. I mean, they're right on my rear bumper, right on it. And what's the mother doing? The mother's 15 feet behind them texting, not even aware. And I made sure to take my time. And still, if I was just 1 second faster, I may have bumped into one of those kids. I may have hit one of those kids. That's terrifying, man. I mean, the idea of hitting a child, like that is freaking terrifying. And I would be in the wrong, even though the mother's 20 feet away, not paying attention, and the kids are running wild in the parking lot. You know, you would be at fault. I would be at fault. So we need to put an end to this nonsense, these morons online complaining about, and look, we know who they voted for. It's those people that are victims of everything that think electric vehicles are the solution, the end-all be-all, the solution, that don't like loud cars. They're the ones that don't like it when you back into your parking space. So gentlemen, keep backing in. Keep backing into your parking spots. Take your time, do it right. By backing into the spot, you're doing everyone else around you a favor when you leave, when you exit that parking lot, because it will be a safe exit. You'll be able to see those children or that car that's zipping around the corner when you're trying to get out. And also it says to the world, I take pride in my vehicle. I take pride in my vehicle and to other people around me. Look at the dirty cars on the road, the banged up cars on the road, wheels that are black from brake dust caked on, cars that are dented up. And those are the cars that are always pulled in forward that will never be backed in properly. They're taking up a couple lanes. Forget about it. If you can hardly drive your car or your SUV that does all the work for you, that has multiple cameras, you can't get around without GPS. You have no right to tell somebody how to drive or how they should pull into a parking spot when you probably shouldn't even be on the road, period. What am I missing here, guys? What do you think? What am I missing here? Comment below. I'm so offended. He's backing into the parking spot. Those people that are complaining about this, they're the people floating in the passing lane, holding up traffic, going 60 miles an hour, right next to another car doing 60 miles an hour, holding up traffic. They're the people that don't do the maintenance on their vehicles. They're the people that don't keep their vehicles clean. And they're going to tell us how to park. Oh my God. Clowns. Clowns. Clown world, man. Clown world. Real quickly, what do you guys think is going to happen with the internal combustion engine now that we've had a change in administration? You think we're going to see automakers packing more V8s and V12s and V10s and in their cars again? Are we going to see more naturally aspirated cars? Everyone is sick of this nonsense. These excessive regulations, Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.